Hi guys, I'm Doritos, and today we're going to be going through the 4-4-2 second variation custom tactics. For your defensive style, you need to go with balanced. Defensive width, we've upped this to 47. You choose a slightly higher defensive width. You can go a bit narrower. There is an element of preference to this. 47 just seems to be the sweet spot. Depth, I've gone with 72. This is kind of my go-to now with depth. It just seems to work the best in terms of pushing people back, but also not being super exposed. Build-up play, just keep that balanced. Chance creation, as always, direct passing. It pins the opponent back. It is the best chance creation tactic on the game. Width, we have this nice and central, not too low, not too high. We just have this on 50. Players in the box, I normally have this on 4 with other tactics, but 5 seems to work a bit nicer with this one. It just felt a bit too passive on 4, so I've upped this to 5. Corners and free kicks, we'll just keep both of those on 2. That, again, just seems like a healthy balance of getting enough people forward, but not having complete, gaps beyond the back where you're getting exposed all the time. For the player instructions, we'll start with the strikers. Just have those on stay central, getting behind. We don't want them drifting too far out wide. We just want them straight down the middle. We want them pushing on the opponent's centre backs. As for your wide men, these have a few tactics here. So you've got come back on defence. That's for your defensive support. We've got getting behind for the support runs. That's to keep pushing those wing backs, keep creating space, and keep pinning the opponent's defence back. And then we've also got for the support on crosses, get into the box for cross. This is just so when we're working the ball into the box, we've got more options, we've got more bodies in the box. For your CDMs, we have got cover centre, stay back while attacking. I did try this on balanced for the attacking support, but it just felt like I was getting exposed too much on the counter attack. It really felt like my defence was naked and had no protection. I have 2 high work rated players here, and I thought maybe it would work, but stay back while attacking on both is the play for these. And then for your wing backs, both of these just on stay back while attacking, and for your run type, just have overlap. That just gives you an overlapping option when it's absolutely on. You're not going to be too exposed at the back. For your centre backs, just leave these unbalanced. Same with the goalkeeper. If you want to put that on the whole sweeper keeper, comes for crosses, then go for it, but that's just not my thing. For the types of players you want for this formation, some elements of this is just personal preference, but there is definitely certain things to go by that will help. Strikers, honestly, whatever works, but best case scenario is left foot on the left, right foot on the right. If you don't like skill moves, then aim for weak foot as being as high as possible. If you like your skills, obviously 5 is the best option. For your left and right mid, basically, again, it's the same sort of thing, really. You want a left foot on the left, a right foot on the right, outside of the foot shot trait on both if possible. You want them to be very fast. For your centre mids, you're going to want, as a general rule of thumb, one very defensively orientated one, and then another one which is more box to box or a ball playing type player. So for my defensive option, I've got Mateus. For my ball playing box to box player, I've got this out of positions Cancelo. For your wing backs, it's mainly just good defensively and to be fast. There's not really much else that you need here. Good attacking AI is sometimes a good option with wing backs, but in this formation, they're both on stay back on the player instructions, so it's not really a necessity for them to be good on the offense. As long as they're fast, strong, good tackling, you're good to go, really. For your centre backs, fast, lengthy, very good defensive AI. You do have Ricardo Carvalho in this setup, mainly for chemistry purposes. He is actually the controlled acceleration type, not lengthy, but his defensive AI is so good that he's one of the few exceptions that lengthy isn't too necessary on him. So long as I'm tracking the runs, he still works. So it's not absolutely necessary that you have lengthy, but lengthy is better. For your goalkeeper, as always, whoever works, find a goalie that doesn't have butterfingers for you, throw them in there. Of course, the best way to truly see how a formation plays is just to get into some gameplay, and I'll sort of talk you through how the formation works and how I'm utilising this to the best of its ability. So let's get into some games. So we are testing this in Div Rivals, which is always the hardest place to have success. So at least it will really showcase the formation if we can do some good stuff with it. This guy's got an interesting team, a lot of those new future stars. Let's see how we go. Okay, so that's that stay central, getting behind instruction there, showing its worth and its use. And that's 1-0. It's very important in this formation, like there, you don't try and play a lot of tiki-taka. It's more picking the right passes, and that's where you're going to find that success in your attacks. Okay, let's utilise the width here. Call Mahrez in, send him on his way. Good-ish play, bit sloppy for me, but very nice. Play it back. That's a nice goal there. That stay central instruction again on the striker, keeping him dead central in the box. Always a passing option for me to cut the ball inside. Cantona was there as well. Very nice. Okay, we're going to play this one short. See what we can do here. He's given us the gap. Play it across the defence. And that's 3-1. I did just sub on some super subs. That was why Walcott and that was on the pitch and saw a lot who's just scored. This formation, as you could see there, I mean, that's probably not the best example because it's from a corner, so the formation is probably somewhat irrelevant. But the way I would move the ball just across the face of the goal there is very, very easy in this formation. And that is essentially the meta in this game in terms of how to score. Got a lot of icons, hasn't he? And a few new key players in there. Yeah, that's what we can do on the counter. Oh, what's going on? See how we can do here on the counter. Nice work there from Mahrez. He's tried to absolutely body me there, but I've managed to escape it. Okay, quick 1-2. Oh! That was a bit of a weird one. Okay, we've nabbed it here. Again, wing play is the key. Just send that over, cut it inside. Now we just work it across. It's the strength of this formation. And there you go again. Work it out wide, and then once you're out wide in that final third, just come in. Playing it out of the box very nicely. I'm going to send Kaka on a run, drop it off, then send it over. Very nice. I don't think he's going to cover this. No. He was so worried about that run on the inside that I just had the shot on from the flank. So, again, once you pose that threat of coming out wide, then bringing the ball in, if like this guy, he's defensively responsible and he wants to be cautious of that, suddenly he's leaving the original runner open to just take the ball the whole way. Okay, we'll do one more game just to showcase these tactics a bit more, just so you can truly get a feel for it. He's got the whole team of the year defence, plus Ramos. Well, if ever there was a team to come up against to showcase the attack on this team, this is the one. My word. The whole team of the year defence. Must be nice.
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead.
Okay, we'll fake turning around here. That worked out very nice. Go on. There we go. Again, working it in from the wide areas. The actual overlap instruction on Cole there gave us a big helping hand because he gave us an extra player up top to open up the space in the box.
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation?
Bit of a weird one there. We got like a quick free kick off, but we'll take it. Very nice again. One thing worth mentioning that I'm noticing more as I actually use these tactics, this guy looks like he might have stopped playing, is that you can defend more aggressively because of the amount of numbers you do have back. I think he was actually playing there and we scored off of it. But yeah, able to defend a lot more aggressively, which is a lot harder for people to play against. But it's because you've got so many numbers deep that you are able to do that. And yeah, he has stopped playing now, so I'm just gonna call it quits there. To summarise, I think there's 3 points to note with this formation to truly get the most out of it. The attacks need to start from wide and work their way into the box once you're into the final third. The second is that the cover centre instruction on those two centre mids, the deep lying centre mids, is that it cuts all of those key passing lanes that you're going to face on a counter attack. And then the third point is that because you've got 6 players with a stay back instruction, as well as 2 with a comeback instruction, you've got a lot of numbers back, which means just make a mental note that you can pull players out of position and defend more aggressively to try and utilise winning the ball higher up the pitch. You know, you can risk pulling out the odd player here and there. So by all means, defend aggressively with this formation because you've got enough bodies to cover for you if it doesn't work, you know. I hope these tactics help, guys. If you want to see more custom tactic videos, just let me know down below. And if there's a specific formation in mind, again, just let me know what that is. I'll be happy to check it out and see if I can get together some good custom tactics for it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take care, guys.